can get this criticism, and Marcus Freeman was looked at as possibly being fired, why in the world is it so bad for us? We're not calling for Mario to be fired. We just calling for some better results. At the end of the day, you just had the most prolific Miami offense in the history of the program. You had the most prolific passing game in the history of the program. You had a once in a generational quarterback. You had a once in a generational offense. You will never see another offense at Miami like what you just saw last year again. And what happened? It was compounded with a shitty defense. Now, I know what people are going to say. Last year is last year. Leave last year in the past. Last year is in the past. But at the end of the day, let's be 100. This year, it's no excuse. The defense has gotten better, I think. The defense has gotten more pieces. I think the defensive backfield has gotten better. And at the same time, guess what? At first I was going hard on Carson Beck. But you know what I'm going to do, D? I'm going to retract everything I said about Carson Beck. I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end of the day, Carson Beck is coming in here with the pedigree. He's coming in here from a blue blood program that he led for the last couple of years. He's coming in here with conference championship experience. He's coming in here having been part of a national championship team. He's coming in here having been a leader. So at the end of the day, here's the deal. I'm not going to hold him responsible. I'm not holding these wide receivers responsible. You know why? Because at the end of the day, these wide receivers, the young guns, there were too many games where Miami was up big. And I know in the ACC play, Miami had to skin and get away from get through the competition, rather, and they had to get through a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, why didn't these younger guys play and get some experience and some playing time last year? All I'm hearing is, well, we got inexperience at the wide receiver position, which we do. But guess what? I'm not holding that against them. I'm not doing that. At the end of the day, D, and everybody watching, this season falls on the shoulders of Mario Cristobal. And I am tired of everybody giving him a pass. I'm tired of everybody talking about the recruits, talking about how good of a job he's doing as a recruiter. Guess what? You can have the best mechanic in the world, but if you don't have the right person driving the car ain't going to do nothing for you. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear about recruiting. I'm trying to see results on the field. And at the end of the day this season, this is what I want. We want 11 wins or better. We want an ACC title game appearance. Damn that. We want an ACC championship. We want a playoff berth, and we want a playoff run. Now, if you get in the playoffs and another team beat you, I can live with that. But you can't tell me that Miami is not good enough to get in the playoff. I'm putting it all on Mario. And if you got a problem with me, D, or anybody else that holds this man accountable, guess what? It's on you. It ain't on us.